come near me, but I can't spend time living someone's life. That ain't my own, I'ma lose my mind. Now I need plaques in my wax, money stacks. Don't be mad if I ever choose to call you back.
Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, B.A. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Now, here is James. Pass to Hachimura. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Williamson, left side. Here's Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Right side Carter. And there's James from the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, PA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
Duncan, no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hachimura outside. James outside. Pass to Davis. Clock at 4. Hachimura from long range. Here's James. The shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. On the attack, Carter. Out to James. Hachimura outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to McCollum. Pass to Duncan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there, waiting for one, then threads the needle.
Now Bamba. And here's Hachimura. James outside. A shot to stop the drought. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to Carter. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Davis can't hit. Now here's Young. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. To the paint. And stolen by Bamba. And here comes the break. The shot by James, no good. Now Young. On the wing, Richardson. No good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Young from long range. Drills it from deep. Young's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Davis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Young. For 3, McCollum. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. McCollum's got his second bucket on the night. And so it's New Orleans in control with a 16-point advantage.
16.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Out to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by James, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bamba. The Lakers really having a tough go here.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Davis. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Carter can't get it to go. Harris outside. Pass to Richardson. Here's Valanciunas. This one for 3. The rebound by Bamba. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. The Pelicans making a switch here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Carter. For 3. The shot no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Harris on the wing. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Back to McCollum. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 8 points.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. Outside Schroeder. That one's wide left. Here's Murphy. Back to Young. There's 1:17 left in the second. No coverage that time. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Young. He's got 6. For 3, here's Harris. The kick out to Young. Valanciunas sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Reeves. Pulls it from the top of the key. Schroeder can't get it to go.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And here's Harris outside. From deep. Not going to go that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
Here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Russell. Lets it go from 14. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
To the inside. The rebound by Duncan.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Williamson, no good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the Lakers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's James. Shot clock at 5. Pelicans cleared away.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Alvarado. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Now here is James. Hachimura outside. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. James with the ball. 5 on the clock. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pass to Bamba. Davis down low. Over Williamson. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Harris right side. The 3 ball. Davis with a rebound.
It's a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to McCollum. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. McCollum's got 11 points.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Outside Carter. Davis, a screen. Carter can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Hits the trifecta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
.50 seconds left in the third. James outside. Back to Carter. Jacks up a three. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Years and years of practice, that jump shot still looking good from LeBron.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your
29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Young. Pass to Duncan. Out to McCollum. And the three off target. Now here's Carter. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And here's Davis. Here's Hachimura. They get it back. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's New Orleans already up
33. The Lakers set.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Here's New Orleans now. To the left wing. Pass to Young. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Brad, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And it's New Orleans ball. And the shot goes down.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Outside Schroeder. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. That's tipped. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
Here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Harris. Back to Young. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. Deflected.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
To the inside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Russell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Inside. Schroeder. to the left side wing. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Pass to Harris. Outside Young. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
So both teams making some changes here. Now James. Left side Carter. Tries it from 19. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harris outside.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Here's Duncan. Three-pointer. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. To the paint. Here's Bamba. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
No good on the second free throw. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for C.J. McCollum.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And here's Young. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Williamson for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one.